noticeable shift on TV shows featuring people of color, and it's racking up a lot of ratings. This week, a controversial article pointed out that networks are replacing white roles with people of other races, and the article has some people crying foul. Well, joining me now to talk about this via Skype is the woman who started the Oscars So White hashtag, April Rain, and pop culture expert Stuart Brazel. All right, Stuart, we're going to start with you. You've worked on the acting side and the casting side. Do you think that the article got it right?
I think this article, I can see both sides. I see some points that she was making, and I also can see how this can be taken in a way that isn't so wonderful. You know, with casting, there's so many elements that come into play that a lot of times it isn't just who is best for this role. Now, right now, we're seeing a big trend with the success of Blackish, with the success of, obviously, Empire. And unfortunately, a lot of times TV network execs, they just want to jump on the bandwagon and they go, well, those shows are hits for this network. We have to create our own. And then we just see kind of this copycat thing happening where everyone is going to try to be putting out these shows. And this is what's happening with the casting process. So, you know, I wish that we could have more kind of this colorblind casting, but unfortunately that isn't always the case. I'm actually liking this trend because I'm a huge fan of these shows, and I think it's long overdue and it's about time.
Well, 13% of the population is African American, so so-called black shows can't make it without attracting all kinds of viewers. Now, who's watching these ethnic shows, April?
I think everyone is watching these shows. Obviously, you know, the black community can't hold these shows on the air on their own. So if you're talking about Blackish, if you're talking about How to Get Away with Murder or Empire, these shows are not black shows. I'm not sure what that means exactly. These are shows that feature black characters, black actors, and may speak to the black experience, but they are definitely shows that have universal appeal.
Right, I'm a huge fan of Empire and Blackish. The only one I haven't seen, though, is Fresh Off the Boat. I really want to make time for that, except I'm always here at HLN, and I love it. So, now, ultimately, the success of a show is about more than just the cast. Let's go back to you, April. Why do you think that shows with actors of color are being so well received?
Well, because I think that the stories are interesting and the writing is interesting. So it's important that we not make this into a black is the new black thing, right?
Yeah.
Because my racial makeup, my race, is not a trend. This is who I am 24/7. And so I want to ensure that we are really talking about making sure that the best actor is cast for a role, and that when we're talking about scripts and pilots being made, that that when those things are happening, that we're making things neutral. In other words, it doesn't have to be a white character playing the lead role in How to Get Away with Murder, or it doesn't have to be a black character. It needs to be a female attorney, because that's what they've decided. And then let's have everyone audition for the role and let the best actor or actress win.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with that more. Now, Stuart, do you think that studios are seeking out actors of color for lead roles, or is it just the luck of the draw?
I think that they are seeking out lead actors of different ethnicities. I think that this is something that is happening right now, and I'm excited to see this happen.
Wow.
There was actually a role where someone was rewritten as a dog. So crazy things can happen. And I ended up booking a part that was meant for an African-American woman. So
wow.
I think if you go in and you do a great job, that it's about talent, and it's about thinking outside of the box.
That's right. Stuart and April, thank you so much. I think we all just want some great television. Appreciate you joining.